Hi everyone, this is part 4 video. In this video, we are going to discuss a simple program based on the for loop with if conditions. In the part number 2, we have discussed the programs based on if conditions. Part 3 video, that is previous video, we have discussed for loops. Now we are going to merge both for loop with the if conditions. Okay. What are the two programs we are going to discuss in this? This is actually a 10th program in this series, display factors. And the next one is finding a number, a prime or not. Let us see the program to display the factor of any number. User will be giving a one integer as an input. It can be anything. So I'm taking one integer variable. Let it be A. As usual, we give prompt messages. Enter any number. Right. Since it is integer, the specifier is %t, saving in the variable A. That's it. So user may give 100, 200, sometimes 17, like that. We need to display the factor of that entered number. Suppose if it is 17 means no factor is there other than 1 and itself. Okay, in that case, we don't want to display anything there. Okay, fine. Here, what is by factor? Suppose the entered number is 200. We need to check whether 2 is dividing the 200 or not. Okay, suppose if I am taking 200, we need to check from where? From 2. Whether is 2 is dividing this 200 or not. If it is divided properly, yes, 2 is a factor. We have to display this 2 in the screen. The next 3. 3 is a factor of 200 or not. It is not a factor. The reason 3 is not dividing the 200 properly. So 3 is not the factor. Next 4. Yes, 4 divides the 200 completely. In the same way, 5. 6 is not dividing. And 7 is also not dividing. 8, like that, it's keep going. Understood? So simple. So we have received input. Now we'll go for checking the numbers starting from 2. It's dividing the input or not. If it is dividing means that number we have to display in the screen. That's it. Okay. Since we are going to check several number dividing our input or not, there is some repetitive things in the program. I already clearly mentioned while coming to the for loops. First thing, we have to understand, we have to decide whether loop is necessary or not. In this program, yes, it is needed. We need to go for looping. The reason is there is some repetitive scenario. Okay. Number 2, what type of loop is better? Here it is for loop. Again, the reason is we know the number of iterations. Suppose the enter number is 10 means number of iterations is what? What will be the last factor of that 10? Definitely middle number. Definitely 5 will be the last factor of that number. So what I'm telling, if input is 200, half of 200 is 100. 100 will be the last factor. After the 100, no way. No number divide that 200 properly. So middle number is going to be the last factor of any number while we are traveling from the 2. Understood? So what is the iteration? Just half of the input. Okay. So we know the number of iterations here. So it is better to go with the for loop. For integer I is equal to, we have to start from 2, not from 1. Since 1 divides all the number for sure, we don't want to start with the 2. Sorry, we don't want to start with the 1. I less than, also we don't want to include that entered number. Input we don't want to include. So just before that number. Right. I told you about this. I told, yes, we are going to use if condition also. Just to check these numbers are dividing our input or not. Okay. Right. What is the I value in the first iteration? 2. What is I value in the next iteration? 3. Keep going. What is the last value of I? Suppose the input is 10 means last value of I is 9. Okay. But I told clearly here we'll reduce the number of iteration by giving A divided by 2. In that case, we'll go for I less than or equal to A divided by 2. Again, I am telling one more time, make it clearly. If input is 200. 100 is going to be the last factor. That is the reason 200 divided by 2, that is 100. So we are going for I less than or is equal to A divided by 2. Now, input is A. I'm checking if model division is equal to 0 or not. If this condition is true, what we do? Percentage T, comma, what we supposed to print? A? No. A is just input. Our intention is to print when the factor, that is I here. Okay, right. If I make this, output will be in same line. That too without the gaps. So what we do, we'll go for slash F. What is slash F? We'll come to know while I'm running this program. So enter any number. I'll go with 100. See? 2, 4, 5. So these are the factors of that entered 100. Okay? Right. I'll go with one more number. 175. Yes. How we are getting in like a slanting manner, inclined manner, that is due to slash F. Okay? Right. Next, we'll move to the program number 2. What is the program number 2? We need to find entered number is prime or not. Already we know how to find the factor of a number. We have displayed the several factor for a single number. Now we are going to find enter numbers prime or not. 17 is a prime number. 19 is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. 7 is a prime number. Okay, right. I'll take non-prime number. Let me tell what are the examples of non-prime composite number. 100, 68, 15. These number are composite number. Okay, right. Now, what is the difference between these two here? Look at the first test case here. I mean, the first set of number. See, 17, 19, 5, 7. These number do not have any number of factor. How many factors are there for 17 except 1 and itself? 0 number of factor. How many number of factors for 19? Again, no factor, 0 number of factor. 5 has 0 number of factors. Again, 7 has 0 number of factor. But here, these numbers do have some number of factor. For 100, we have 5 number of factors. For 68, we have many number of factors. 2 is a factor, 4 is a factor, like that. Understood? So coming to 15. 15 has how many number of factor? 3 is a factor. Means what I'm telling, this number has a factor greater than 0. Is have greater than 0, more than one factor. So this is inference. This is the result now. If any number has 0 number of factor, that number is a prime number. If number has some number of factor, let's say 2 number of factor, 3 number of factor, so that number is composite. Clear? Right. So our intention is to find number of factors for a single number. Clearly understand, in the previous program, our intention was to display the factor. But now here, we need to find a number of factors. As usual, we'll go for receiving input for the assessment. For assessing that number is prime or not. Enter any number. How we can how we can count the number of factors? Yes, again, we need to go for looping. I already explained the same things in the previous program. Actually, there is a connection between the previous and the current program. Where we have to start from? We should not start from either 0 or 1. No, we have to start from 2 strictly. I less than or equal to A divided by 2. So I plus plus. Now I'll check the condition. Input is properly divided by I or not. If it is properly divided, what we supposed to do? We should not print it. We have to take a count there. C is equal to C plus 1. Look at the line number 10. C equal to C plus 1. Arithmetic operation we are performing. Okay. What is a C value? We didn't mention anything here. If you fail to mention the C value initially, it will give the error. Okay. Right. So we need to tell that C holds some value initially. That is, C is initially 0. It makes sense, right? What is the purpose of this loop? Just to find or count number of factors. That's it. We have completed this loop. After coming out of the loops, we'll go for final decisions. Based on what? The C value. What the C represents? Number of factor for that particular number. If C value is equal to 0 means we can tell our input is or else that number is percentage is prime, else percentage D is composite. And here, since we have given the number there, that what is the input? A. Here what is input? Again A. All right. I'll run this program. I less than or equal to here semicolon thing. 19. 19 is a prime number. Next. 100 is a composite number. Okay. Our program is right. Yes. You can take a note of this. I'll keep this for some time. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, like, comment for this video. Thank you all.